Okay.
The second instance was about when we were at a album release party with Buddha the Future, right, at Soho House. We in the spot, me, him, and Gat are in the spot. Again, another day that I had a rental car, right? I rented a Suburban because Mav, again, was going through some shit, which I'm not gonna disclose. And he was like, yo, I need to run around the city, you know what I'm saying? I wanna go out. I'm like, yo, Michael Bivins was doing some shit at the Apollo Theater. We tried to get in there, they dubbed us, they turned us around, it was too crowded or some shit like that. So I'm like, yo, let's go to Buddha the Future shit at Soul House. We go down there, cool. We in there mobbing, chilling or whatever, having a good time. I get a call saying that my grandmother wasn't feeling well and all of that, and nobody was in the crib with her. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, yo, I tell them like, yo, listen, I gotta bounce, I gotta go. So they're like, all right, cool, yo, you know, take care of your grandmoms or whatever the case may be, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right. So I bounce, get in the truck, I'm on the West Side Highway, I'm driving toward Chambers Street. I get a call back from the same person that called me the first time. Was like, yo, don't worry about it. Somebody's here with her. You good to go. You know what I'm saying? You know, you out doing whatever you doing. I'm like, all right, cool. Because we had planned to go to Brooklyn Chop House after that. So instead of me, the only mistake that I made was not calling niggas and telling them, like, yo, shit changed and I'm heading over here, because after I got off the phone with that person, I got text messages, I got other phone calls that I'm engaging with and stuff like that. So I just turned off of Chambers Street and shot straight up to Brooklyn Chop House. So I get to Brooklyn Chop House. I was there at Brooklyn Chop House for about 15 minutes, right? Chilling. Jay Alexander, Don Poole and all them had like a party going on up on the rooftop. Go up there, see people I know, yo, what up, what's good, what's good, what's good? So while I'm up there, I'm like, oh shit, Mav comes in with Gat. And I'm like, oh shit, man, oh fuck. It's the first thing I said to myself. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even call this thing and tell him that the situation changed. Like, yo, I'm headed to Brooklyn Chop House. That was the only mistake I made, right? So he comes in, he's fuming. He's pissed. Understandable. But when I'm trying to talk to you and explain it to you, you ain't trying to hear me. Yo, bro, that's my fault, bro. Like, I was too busy. I'm in the truck. I'm texting. I'm on phone calls and all of that. My fault for not telling you, but we here. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, fuck out of here. All you niggas be lying. Fuck out of here. This is what y'all do. Da 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 da. No, it's not that I lied. It's that you're not trying to hear what the fuck I'm saying. So that's how that night went, and that's the other situation where he's saying, yo, I lied, and that wasn't the truth, where I stole from him. Motherfucker, I didn't steal shit because everything was in my name, and I have receipts. Don't get it twisted, Mrs. Smith-Baker. I have receipts that show clearly everything that was in my name from that night. So if you look right here, Mrs. Smith-Baker, this is the Enterprise receipt, okay? Fort Lee, New Jersey, okay? November, let me take my shades off. It was November 3rd to the 6th, right? That's what that says right there, right? November 3rd to the 6th. Now, we keep going. These are payments that I get from him, right? During that time period. These payments are not during that time period from Cash App. If you look on Zelle, well, this is different. But these payments from Cash Apps, it skips. It goes from October 14th to November 14th. And then from November 14th to November 30th. And those payments were for stuff that I bought for the shop, for episodes. So sometimes I'll go out and I'll get the liquor and I'll pay out of my pocket. I'll give him the receipt and give me the money back, right? Now, I just want to go back a little bit. This receipt right here that you see for $300, that right there is what he paid me, what he sent me the next day after I left the show. Okay, I left the show Right after the I'll Be Out interview, the next day he's hitting my line because there was another interview scheduled. I didn't show up. So he started texting me, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what he texted me. He said, peace, if you have something to say it to me. I have always been straight with you, so be straight with me. We can talk, please. If not, return your key. But you know what it is already. You know what happened, you know what you did. Yo, talk to me. I know you're upset, and I'm guessing why. I clicked with you for a reason. No communication ain't good. Champ, I'm trying, bro. Then it went to the next day. I need that key back. Yo, egghead, hit me back. It's about some money. You understand what I'm saying? And if you look, I never responded to any of these text messages because you know what you did. And like I said before, the next day, he said on the podcast that he was on that he docked my pay. As I just showed you, it says $300. I was getting paid $400 an episode, okay? $400 an episode. So he said on the on the pod that he was on, talking about me, he docked me $50. That's far from the truth. I just showed you, it says $300. So if you docked me $50, I mean I should have got $350. You understand what I'm saying? No, that's not what it was. And that's another thing. Another thing is like, nigga, all the shit that I was doing, all the shit that I've done, like I said, picking him up from his crib, bringing him to the shop, open the shop, close the shop, cleaning the shop, I said that already, cleaning the shop, running to the store, being a runner, and then sitting in the chair and being a co-host. And if Math wanted to go somewhere after we filmed, it could be 2, 3 in the morning. Yo, I want to go somewhere. What I'm doing, all right, Math, I got you. In my car, not his, my car. So it was just a lot of shit that he's saying that I know for a fact is not true. And there was people around that seen it, that was like, yo, Champ be doing a lot. And I've had people tell me in the shop like, yo, you're doing too much. You're making yourself too available to him. And he's gonna get used to that. And now you're not gonna be able to, excel to the next level because he's gonna always expect that shit from you. And that's the mistake I made with this motherfucker. I recently seen something on YouTube and Instagram of you jumping on a couch, singing a Hall & Oates song, I Can't Go For That. And you're like grinding and doing all of these movements on the couch. Prior to you dancing and jumping on the ottoman of the couch, you were looking at an interview of Math with someone else. What even sparked you to do something like that? I mean, it was fucking comedy. It was hilarious. I loved it. But what made you even think of doing something like that? I mean, initially, I was looking at the interview, man, and I was like, yo, this nigga, man, like, what the fuck, bro? And then I said, you know what? Let me turn my frown into a smile. And I'm good at that. I'm good. I've been in situations in prison and stuff where it was like, the hardest of the hardest pull situations and being down and out. And, us as people make, comedy out of pain. You know what I'm saying? And so I just jumped on the couch and I just, hey. You know what I'm saying? I just did my thing. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it's just what I felt like doing in the moment. And I enjoyed it. And a lot of people thought it was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to turn it into a laughable moment. Since he wanted to talk about me and try to, smear me and my character, I was like, you know what, I want to make fun out of this, and I like dancing too. A lot of other members that left Math Hoffa show have gone on Bag Fuel to express their disappointment of Math's supposed narcissistic ways. Why haven't you gone on Bag Fuel yet with Heineken and Esso?